The Narcissist and Sleep Deprivation. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and in this video, I'm going to address how the narcissist uses sleep deprivation to control their victims. So please go ahead and take a moment to click the like button, click the subscribe button so you'll be alerted each time I upload a new video. That helps this channel and this community at large to grow. Now, we all know how it feels to have a sleepless night. It's terrible. Tossing and turning, you're looking at the clock, watching the hours go by, knowing you got to get up early in the morning and feeling anxious because you know you're just not going to be at your best. It's frustrating, to say the least. And now, it's very common to have a hard time falling asleep on occasion. Perhaps you have a fun event and it's taking place the next day, and you've really been looking forward to it, and so you're kind of excited about it, and it's hard to fall asleep. Or perhaps there's something you're sort of dreading happening the next day, and this can also make it difficult for you to fall asleep. What I'm talking about here is sleep deprivation that goes on for days, weeks, or even months. This is the kind of sleep deprivation that really takes a toll on your health, physically, mentally, emotionally. It affects your memory, your decision-making, your ability to see things clearly, your job performance. You walk around in a brain fog that makes reality seem unreal and surreal. And just as a side note here, I'm not talking about insomnia that maybe you've experienced your entire life or for a significant amount of time. That's an entirely different topic. So I'm talking about the sleep deprivation that occurs within the relationship with the narcissist. The narcissist will use sleep deprivation intentionally to make you easier for them to control. This is actually a form of abuse, and it starts in the love bombing stage, which is also part of the cycle of abuse. Now, when you first became involved with the narcissist, they're in contact with you all the time, as much as possible. Even before you're living with them, you're going to get phone calls from them very early in the morning and very late at night. My ex-narc would frequently call me before 6 a.m. and as late as 2 a.m. And of course, this is very exciting at first because it seems that the narcissist is so in love with you, they have to hear your voice first thing in the morning and the last thing at night, and as well as throughout the day. Now, once you're living with them or you're married to them, they're going to wake you up early and they're going to keep you up late. Now, at this point, if you're still in that love bombing phase, this is going to be for sex or to tell you about a dream they had or to just talk to you about something, anything. Once they have started to devalue you, they're still going to do this, but now it's about waking you up early about some crisis they're having or something else to make your day start off with worry and anxiety. They're going to want to have deep discussions late at night, right before bed, or they're going to start an argument right before bedtime to upset you, making it difficult for you to fall asleep. You'll notice that as soon as they've sufficiently riled you up, they're suddenly tired and just roll over, fall asleep, and start snoring maybe. While you're left there with your mind racing because, of course, that argument or discussion never got resolved. And you may begin to notice that the narcissist will pick a fight with you on a night that when you have a busy day ahead of you the next day. Maybe you have to get up early for work. Maybe you have an important meeting or a presentation the next day. You're going out of town, you have an early flight to catch. Or they pick an argument or drop some heavy news on you first thing in the morning or right before you're leaving for work, and therefore there's no time for you to get into a discussion, or not a lengthy one anyway, or you don't have time to get into an argument. Not that you probably want to. Now you're trying to handle the business of your day, and all you can think about is the unresolved issue you have with the narcissist. And again, this is done on purpose to wear you down, to keep you off balance, and to create anxiety in you. Also, to better exert control over you in a covert, passive-aggressive manner. Keeping you sleep deprived keeps you under the narcissist's control because you're simply not functioning at 100% capacity. You're not thinking clearly. Therefore, you're more susceptible to the narcissist's gaslighting, projecting, deflection, and blame shifting. And they will more than likely blame you for your inability to sleep well. Worse, you may very well believe them. I personally was never more sleep deprived in my life than during my relationship with the narcissist. He absolutely blamed me for my poor sleep, telling me that it was my hormones or that I just couldn't relax my mind and let things go the way that he could. And for a long time, I actually believed him. But you know how I figured out for sure that it wasn't really me? Because once I left him, my sleep improved. And in a very short period of time, I was sleeping just as well as I did before I met him. In fact, for a while I slept longer and took naps during the day as I recovered from 7 years of being with him. If you are experiencing this kind of abuse, know that it is abuse. You don't have to be physically hit in order to be abused. Not all abuse causes physical bruises. If you're having to sleep on the couch or in another room in order to get a good night's sleep, it's time to plan your exit strategy. Now, I know many happy couples sleep apart due to someone snoring, etc. That's completely different and doesn't mean the relationship is toxic. But if you need to sleep away from your partner for the reasons I described above, you're in a toxic relationship. And the only long-term way to resolve this is to get out. Now, there are techniques that you can use to get by for a while, such as using the gray rock method, which is respond, don't react, or refusing to engage in an argument, or just agreeing with whatever they say, or staying in another room. But these are all temporary solutions. Get out, stay out, and sleep peacefully once again. Sooner than you may believe, you will feel lighter, brighter, happier, more energetic, and even younger. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and sweet dreams.